So there we go. Hello, hello. I had a really cool question today, and I thought it might be a great way to answer it in some detail in this format here for you. It is, or the question is that I got, do you think a how-to ebook would work? So the first thing that what we need to clarify here is, remember the other day I did a post, clarity is king. So the question itself is not clear to me. I'm not really sure what is meant here by does a how-to ebook work? I'm not really sure what detail the questioner here wants to actually address or is asking me about. So let's do it step by step. Clarity is missing in this question. So tip number one, or thing number one to think about is when you write content, any content online, anywhere, when you put your book together, when you think about your book, whether that's an ebook or a paperback copy, clarity is king. What are you saying? What are you asking? What is your answer? So here, clarity is not there for the person reading it. Probably clear to the person asking this question, but it's not clear to the person who's being asked. Clarity is king. Be clear in your content. Say exactly in as many words as it requires what you are thinking, what you are saying, what you are asking, or what you are answering. Now let's have a look and take this apart and make a few assumptions here, because without assumptions, we can't actually go into this question at all. So let's assume the person is asking, first of all, ebook. We don't know what they mean by it. So let's have a look at ebook versus Kindle. There's a difference. Traditionally, an ebook has been referred to a PDF. So you create something in a Word document and then you turn it into a PDF, and that is then an ebook. And traditionally, an ebook is used to generate leads. So you're giving it away as a freebie. It is not very long. It just has maybe 8 to maybe 50 pages. I probably wouldn't recommend any more than that, because if you have graphics in that ebook that you're turning into a PDF, that's already quite heavy, as in pixels, as in people needing to download that to their computer. So ebook to me equals a PDF, and traditionally or usually thought of as a freebie. So it's short and it's a giveaway. That will be used quite differently to, let's say, a Kindle. So the Kindle is on Amazon or other online publishing platforms, on-demand platforms. So the Kindle, you will need a particular reader to read that type of a book. Traditionally, generally, it has a higher value than a freebie PDF. You can read a Kindle on a mobile device, provided you have the appropriate app. So if it's a Kindle, you need to download the Kindle mobile app that they have, so that you can download it through the Kindle system when you purchase it onto your device. So two quite different things here. So again, we're not quite sure what the questioner is asking here. Now, we have distinguished between ebook and Kindle. They're two different things. Now let's have a look at what the how-to might be referring to. So I'm assuming, again, making an assumption here, I'm assuming the person wants to create something that they can teach, a how-to. How to grow strawberries, let's say. Let's use that for something really simple. How to grow strawberries. Brilliant. You can use that either as an ebook, turn it into a PDF, or you can use it as a Kindle paid on Amazon, purchased on Amazon. You can use it both ways. If you're using it as a PDF, again, you're not as likely to want to put as many pages into it. But because if it's about growing something like how to grow strawberries, you would want to put some pictures into it. So the moment you're putting something like that on Amazon in the Kindle format, because of the size of pictures, of images, you're going to not be able to put that much in here because people, not everybody has a very strong connection, internet connection to download or devices to download large size images. So that's probably for something like that kind of a how-to, not as useful. You could certainly use a book, write it as a book, turn it into a PDF. You don't have to make it a freebie. You could now make it a paid version. And the way we used to do that, so I have experience in that, we used to do this years ago before the whole book writing, publishing was so easy as it is today. And there was a lot more of these PDF type books around. Here's what we used to do. You create that book. It's a PDF. You keep it at a reasonable size, not too many images into it, just what's necessary. You make it a how-to. And first of all, you want to be sure that the how-to topic you're talking about is something people actually want to know about. Now, that's exactly the same foundation that we use with writing a full book, an authority book, an expert status book. Who will want to read about it? Who is this designed for? So if you are here in this scenario, you want to make sure you create a topic, something that people are already searching for online. So you want to do that research first. What are people searching for? How to grow strawberries? Maybe how to grow strawberries on a balcony or in confined spaces, in small spaces, something like that. So that could make a really great how-to book as an ebook in the PDF format, not a freebie, but a paid one. You will need a website for it. You will need to send people to that website, and you will need to probably, most likely, add a couple of images or videos as part of what they are purchasing with the how-to. So instead of putting it into the actual downloadable PDF ebook, you would put that as accompanying material with what they purchase. So they come to the page after they've paid for your how to grow strawberries in small spaces. They come to a page where they can download the PDF and keep that, take it away. And then there might be a set of videos and images that they can also download and keep, or they can view them online if they wish to, because once they get to that page to where the book is, and the images and the videos, then they should be able to keep access to that page forever. They've paid for it. So that's one way. And therefore I could say, yes, a how-to ebook can work. Can work, certainly, within the scenario I've just explained to you. Now, a how-to Kindle, if we're going to that scenario here, can also work. You can do the similar thing. You want to here, though, focus on a topic where you do not need to have a lot of images or graphics in the book, because as I said earlier, the Kindle, because of on what device, whoever, wherever, and with whatever strong or not so strong internet connection is going to want to have a look at it and read it, needs to be lightweight in terms of pixels, in terms of a digital format. So you want to create something, again, with a topic that people will search for when they search, and the Amazon shows up that Kindle that is available, and you do not need to do the print version. You can just focus on the Kindle if you wish to. Create a how-to that fits into something that does not require a lot of bright, colorful images in the book. What you could do is put a lot of links into it that go to the website associated with this how-to topic of your Kindle, and therefore give people who've purchased your Kindle access to pictures and videos online. Again, make sure that they are able to download them, because once they've purchased it, that is what they most likely expect to get. So, question, do you think a how-to ebook as a Kindle could work or will work? Yes, it certainly can. Requires your research in the topic and how you're actually going to go about creating the how-to that you have in mind, whatever the topic is. So make sure it's a how-to that people are already searching for online. That's my explanation for this scenario to answer a question that is not clear. So what have we learned from this here? Clarity. Where's my sign here? Let me show you that again. Clarity is always king. Make sure when you are asking questions, when you're writing content, your posts, your videos, whatever you're doing is clear. Everybody who reads it and watches this knows exactly what you are saying, asking, or explaining. Number two, an ebook may be a PDF or it may be a Kindle. You could have either or. It depends on what you want to achieve. Traditionally, the PDF type has been more a freebie scenario where it's not very many pages. You can make it a little bit longer and add additional items to it that make it worthwhile to charge a bit more, up to $100 easily, if it is a topic people want to know about and you're giving them additional material with it. Or you can do it similarly with a Kindle. You're having it in the Amazon system, so you have there millions of customers that are searching. So make sure it's a searchable, something people are searching for. Put it onto Amazon, make it a paid one, either the book on its own, and create a series or, you know, several how-to ones on different topics that you can share, or make it one with links in there that sends the people to a particular site page where they get the additional items, videos, images, whatever, and so that it's worth more than just the book in itself. That's it from me here on answering this particular questions. Oh, I can see there is somebody watching, and yep, great, that's right, Chris, thank you. Clarity is top tip and top in everything. So thanks for that comment down there, Chris. Now that's what I wanted to share with you. I hope that was really clear for you and you can see it also clearly, not just in hearing it, but you can also see it on the whiteboard. And that is it for me today to answering the question, do you think a how-to ebook will work? See you again. Where are we? Here.